Hey guys, this is Zero. Just wanted to introduce my new map here called Fury Under the Stars. This is an updated video over the prior one. A lot has changed. For those that haven't heard of it yet, it's a 2v2v2 dota style with full army control. There is now 9 heroes, 3 per faction. However, there can only be 2 heroes per team. So there will always be 3 heroes left out of the 6 players. The abilities are listed here in the tooltips. I'm going to go ahead and pick a Zerg hero here. So you start the game down here. If it's Zerg here, the Terran's up here and the Protoss is up here. All of the lanes are going to be even in terms of strength now, even though there's more Zerglings here. It'll take this many Zerglings to kill the Zealots over here. Some things that have changed is you now start with 2 spawning tokens, and you actually get 2 spawning tokens per level that you achieve. And to increase the units coming out of your lanes, you actually walk your hero up to the building, and you can now purchase any tier of any unit, all the way up to tier 4. They cost, tier 4 costs a significant amount and more spawn tokens. Tier 3 units and tier 4 units have double the damage of standard melee. Now, I also changed how your defenses work. They start off pretty weak. You have 500 life, and they do 60 damage to normal, and they do, 132 heroes. Now, for each unit you reinforce to your lane, will add a bonus to that lane's defensive strength. So, for instance, if I were to add a Zergling here, it'll increase the defensive, or these 2 defensive turrets, it'll increase their life by 50 and their damage by 10. And then that'll persist the whole time you have that. So if I reinforce, it adds this buff here and they get 550 and they do 10 damage. But if you subtract the units back to get your tokens back, these towers will lose their defensive properties. And the reason I switched it to this is because when I added all of these new units to choose from, people were saving up for these higher units. And if you wait and save up, your defenses are really weak, and you can just be taken out pretty easily by tier 1 and tier 2 units. Now, each defenses correspond to the spawn building of that lane. Now, some other things, I changed how the Bob works. It's a lot cheaper now, but costs 6 spawn tokens, and it becomes immediate or available about 20 minutes into the game. From all the testing I've done, that's about a good time. And how the Bob works, for those that don't know, is once you summon this unit, it will give a permanent buff to all of your defensive structures by 1,000 life and 120 damage. What it'll do is it'll work its way really, really slowly to the middle of the map here. And once he gets to the middle, he will start mining the data core. And what will happen is this timer will pop up right about here, and it'll say, extraction time. And he can still be captured, or he can be captured at any point by another player. Once he's done harvesting the core, he will head back to the base of whoever owns him. So once the timer runs out, he can still be captured. Whoever's base he makes it back to will win the game. You can either win the game that way, or you can win the game by killing everybody. Some other changes is, let's see, this is some tech right here you can research. Each race has about 5 upgrades you can use to increase your army's strength. You also can increase their damage, their armor, and their life. Each of these have 20 upgrade levels. You can exchange gold. You get gold for kills. So every kill you get with every killing blow you get with your hero, you're awarded gold. And to build more workers, it costs gold. That's one of the first things you want to actually spend your gold on, is because you want to get your cash flow going in, which is tracked right here. You can use a one-time energy nova here. This is kind of like a last resort. If you're getting overran, you can throw that down. You also get 3 repairs, and what this repair will do is for 60 seconds it'll add a buff to all the buildings except your main building here, and it'll repair it. I put it to 3 uses, and we'll have to see how that works out. there is 36 levels in total, and you get 2 spawn tokens per thing. You get to choose from an ability at the beginning, and I added some ability requirements in, so you can get your ultimate every 5 levels. You can get the next rank of each spell every 3 levels. So it helped out with balancing, adding that. You also get 2 augment points per level, and how the augments work is there's damage, armor, life, energy, and celerity, which is speed. And as you go through, all the damage of all the abilities have been scaled. Each point you put into attack will also increase your attack speed to help balance it out. This is one of his abilities that makes everyone run around and kind of in a panic, and it does damage. As you can see, I'm getting gold. Pretty much, it's like I said, 6 players, and with 6 people, it gets pretty hectic as well. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. I think, yeah, the bases also get this passive aura here, which regenerates life and energy and whatnot, so you can run your guy back to it and get full again. Other than that, I think that about does it. Thanks for watching.